Back in 2010, I was with 3-6. We did the initial push through Marja, and it was a lot different than I thought it was going to be. We sustained a lot of fire, a lot of explosions, a lot of percussions, RPGs, mortars, and this went on for months at a time, pretty much all the way through my entire deployment, from the time that we landed all the way through. And I never thought that I would sustain any kind of injuries, especially invisible injuries that I couldn't really see. If it wasn't physical, I didn't really give it much thought. Because we were taught to just push. You just keep going no matter what it is. You wrap it up with a paper towel, duct tape or something like that, and keep moving. And it wasn't until well after I got out of the Marine Corps that I thought the possibility of something might be wrong, because of the way my attitudes, my emotions, my fear of everything. Couldn't go anywhere, couldn't see anything, couldn't do anything. I had no idea what kind of injuries could be sustained. I didn't know anything about TBI. I'd heard about it, from guys that had been in actual explosions themselves, that had actually been in a vehicle that blew up or something like that. But I never thought that you could get a TBI or anything like that from mortars hitting a wall or an open area or an RPG hitting a wall around you. It took almost 5 years after I got out before I actually realized maybe I should do something about it, because it had affected my relationships with my family and my friends so much that I didn't have anybody left. I didn't talk to anybody. For the first little while, I kind of blew it off, not really wanting to grasp it, because it's very hard for someone like me who has injuries that are not seen by the naked eye, to walk into a VA next to an amputee or something like that and go, I need help. It's not something that, it's not a pride thing. It's just that I feel like they deserve it a whole lot more than I do. And I've been out since 2012. It's taken this long before I finally realized maybe I should do something. But it's pushed a lot of things. I've torn a lot of relationships apart, burned a lot of bridges. Always the questions of wondering why, how, why is it me? What did I do? What's wrong with me? Type deals. I struggled with depression and anxiety, severe anxiety and severe depression. And that can really start taking a toll on a person really bad. And being able to come here changed everything. It was just a few short months ago I was battling my depression so bad that I felt like suicide was my only option. I wanted a way out. I wanted to quit hurting, and I wanted to quit hurting people. I battled with alcohol addiction. It became my new norm. I couldn't function without it. I found out that my situation is not unique to just me. There are a lot of people just like me that don't have scars on the outside or wounds on the outside. The opportunity to come here to Defenders of Freedom and understand, maybe not fully understand, but at least have a glimmer of hope that I'm not lost, I'm not alone, and I have an injury, not a defect, not a damaged, I'm not a damaged produce. I don't have to be tossed out. People here actually care. 6 months back, if you could have told me I'm gonna be at a facility to where they have this great technology and they're gonna tell you about the hows and the whys and figure out the scientific side behind it, that there is an injury. It's not something that can't be fixed. And that sliver of hope from where I was then to where I am now is dramatic and drastically different. If you're a veteran and you feel like you're looking for any kind of answers, or if you're just looking for help, treatment in any kind of way, I would highly recommend Defenders of Freedom. For me, it was a life-changing experience, a life-changing foundation for me. And I would highly recommend this to anybody who has any kind of questions about TBI. I really can't thank donors enough, because this is a nonprofit organization. It is people just wanting to help other people. That is truly a blessing to me. So to all the donors and everybody that helps, the Donna, the facility, the people here, the staff, thank you very much, because you saved my life. You changed my life.